What's good, YouTube? Back again with another video. Today we have a woman who has a 2021 Nissan Sentra with 60,000 miles and she still owes $40,000 on this vehicle. Let's get into it.
To the car dealer.
Yes.
So I'm calling about that 2021 Nissan Sentra that you sent me the information on Instagram. That you said you're trying to get out of it. You don't have a lot of money down.
Just to give a little context, I pulled up, let's see, I'm going to do the screen share. I pulled up cars.com and that car brand new when it came out in 2021. Let's do the screen share here. Got a 2021 Nissan Sentra. Starting price is $19,510. That's for the base trim. And we have the SV trim. I'm guessing that's like the middle of the road. That's $20,570. Then the SR, which is the top trim, is $21,850. So the fact that she somehow is on the hook for over $40,000 for this car is insane. But let's continue.
And I just want to kind of help me understand, how was this car 40,000? Did you roll over negative equity? Did you sell it for 40? Kind of help me understand that.
Yeah, so I had went to this, it was like an open auction type of thing or something like that. I don't know what it is. It was just people they're from Florida and they came down to Tampa with used cars, but that are basically relatively new, like newer, like year. And they just decided to, check my credit or whatever. And they decided.
I already could tell. Sounds like she was very young and inexperienced. Clearly, she didn't have anyone around her to help her with this car buying process, and it sounds like she got taken for a ride. It's no way in hell she should owe $40,000 on a 2001 Nissan Sentra. Like I said, even fully loaded, that car, brand new, should be no more than $25,000. So the fact that, like I said, she owes over $40,000 and that car has 60,000 miles, that car is probably only worth maybe, what, 14, 15 grand at best.
See if I got approved for it through my credit, and I guess they took out a loan, or I have no idea what happened, and they just took out a loan from Capital Auto Finance for $40,000. And now when I got the app and everything, and it showed up on my payments and stuff like that, it said.
Yeah, it sounded like she probably was just excited to get a car. This probably was a spur of the moment type thing, and literally she just must have been signing the paperwork without looking at anything at all. I mean, because it had to have, the documentation had to have that she was paying or going to be responsible for $40,000. I mean, I just don't see how you get there on a 2021 Nissan Sentra. I mean, she could have got for that price, the finance 40,000, she could have got a Nissan Maxima. I mean, she could have, got, something way bigger than that. The Sentra, I mean, she could have got an Altima, anything. The Sentra, that's like one of the smallest cars they have.
That I'm projected to pay off the full 40,000 when the car, it says I have to pay 22 on the actual car. So I guess they added all that extra stuff. So I'm projected to pay it off on 2029. And now,
yeah, this dealer probably, they easily made $10,000 to $15,000 plus off of this deal. They really finessed her.
I'm stuck paying a car note that's 18%.
How much is your car note for the Nissan Sentra?
It's 560.
Okay, and your insurance is how much?
Currently don't have insurance on it right now.
Okay.
It's just sitting there.
And
yeah, I'm not using the car.
Got you. And your credit is not, is it good? Is it bad? Is it decent?
It was at 700, but it did go down to, I think, about 680, around there.
Okay, 680.
Yeah, credit was good. Like I said, I'm assuming that it was 700 at the time of the purchase. I don't know how she got locked into this, this type of shitty deal. And even Capital One, that's like a decent bank. That's not like some subprime type situation. Man, they really got her good.
All right. And do you have consistent income? How much do you make a month?
3,000.
3,000. Okay. $3,000 a month, 680. So you have decent credit, you have good income. So, but you didn't trade in a car for this car when you bought it. How long ago did you buy it?
No, I did actually. I had a 2003 Mazda,
Okay.
and I gave it to them, and they took off an extra 3,000 for the Mazda that I gave them.
Okay. So I guess my thing is
Dang, $3,000 trade-in for a 2003 Mazda sounds high. I mean, I guess maybe if it had really low miles, but but I guess to make her feel good or make her feel like she got a good deal, they gave her a fair shake on the trade-in, knowing that they were going to rape her on the back end with the financing.
when did you buy it? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
In November?
November. So this was recent.
Yeah, so she bought this car in November of 2023. My Lord, November of 2023. I mean, that car was, so it was used. So this wasn't even a new car when she bought it. It was actually used. Man.
So a 2021 Nissan Sentra with what, 59,000 miles, right?
Yes, about that, yeah.
Right. Would retail last November or last year should have been right around like maybe 16, 17. I'm just trying to figure out how we got to.
Yeah, like I said, $17,000 car. That definitely sounds about right. And I don't know how they got to 40. Like I said, she got majorly financed. I mean, honestly, in this situation, she's pretty much screwed. Either she's going to have to call the bank and tell them to come get it, or she's just going to have to continue to pay these payments, maybe try to get an extra job and try to double up and just pay it off, or it's really going to hurt our credit. Like I said, you definitely don't want to repossession on your credit. I mean, I know that stays on your credit for at least 5 to 7 years. I mean, probably after like maybe 2 or 3, you probably could still, probably could get refinanced for something else. But man, she's down bad. Like I said, I think her best situation is probably honestly just look at this as a learning lesson. Next time, either if you're not really sure what you're doing, try to bring someone that you trust to the dealership with you to make sure you're getting a fair shake, or at least have somebody look over the paperwork, because I mean, to buy a 2021 Nissan Sentra of November of 23, a car that was only for 18 grand, and you're on the hook for over $40,000. I mean, she's got about, like I said, that car is probably now only worth maybe what, 14, 15,000. So she's probably on the hook maybe 25,000 in negative equity. The best thing she's going to do is buy a cash car and just continue to pay this car off and treat it as a learning lesson. But let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.